Negus.
Negus. What is the language of origin?
Ethiopian to Amharic.
What is the definition?
A king. It's used as a title of the sovereign of Ethiopia. Negus.
Negus. Negus. Negus.
Hustle Hotep, what's going on, brother?
Well, you know, ain't nothing changed but the oppressors.
Not many rugged people, period. Less than 1%, bro. Less than 1%.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So, and out of that less than 1% is less than 1% of black. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, holla at me. Like I said, don't get it twisted because I don't got the interview voice. I'll run laps around you.
Deacon clearly ain't got no filter, and and the bishop he working on it, but you know God ain't finished with me yet either. So welcome to the church.
Welcome to the church. Not everyone needs to believe in your dreams, but you do.
We want to encourage you if you got a dream or an idea, bet on yourself.
And supporting is like, sharing, and reviewing, but supporting is also sending that money in.
Pimping, positively influencing my people in negotiating growth.
Yo, bro, you was reading books for pizza, son. You on a different level of poor, yeah.
I do. This is almost like free consulting. Hit that Cash App because we giving y'all free game away on here.
Hey, yo, bro, y'all ain't never did nothing, yo. Y'all ain't never been the best at your local YMCA. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even imagine the immense pressure that it is just to stay on top.
Look, y'all. Welcome to the church. The good deacon and the bishop. We doing it ourselves, and we want to encourage you. Look here. Think again. Start asking the right questions to grow and help other people grow.
BIngham looking like 2 chains. So let's get to the Jesse of the week.
Put it up, brother. I don't even think I need to say much. Just put it up. Y'all see that headline? Our Jesse of the week is Trick Daddy, who defends eating booties. And that's who you got rolling your blunt and passing it to you.
Oh, you gonna learn to laugh today. You getting that medicine with that candy right now.
That's our show, y'all.
Yeah.
It's about love.
If they ain't about truth, you lying. Might have to check them. Ninjas gon' nig if you let them. If they boys in blue, then you might have to red them. Ninjas gon' nig if you let them.
What's good, people? Welcome to the P.I.M.P.I.N.G show, where we positively influencing my people in negotiating growth. This is a comedy edutainment show that delivers unfiltered and unapologetic opinions on life, business, love, finances, fatherhood, and everything else that we feel is relevant. I'm the good Bishop BIngham Hustle Hotep. We trying to balance the righteous and the ratchet. I'm here. My good brother, the deacon, who will introduce himself, allow me to be Gladys today. I'm usually the pimp. What else we got? If you don't know who or what a Negus is, look it up. It's not the N-I-G-G-E-R or the N-I-G-G-A. And also, please pray for us because we just trying to navigate this life just like you and just trying to give back. Who we got with us, brother? Come on, Pimp.
Yeah, I'm the good deacon Bethea, Deacon DeTravius Bethea, aka the Negro P.I.N.G, aka what's another one they call me?
Negro P.I.N.G is the chief one.
The chief one, yeah. We're gonna go with Negro P.I.N.G, man. Good to see you, man. How you doing?
I'm good, brother.
Oh, let me give people the disclaimer. You know, I gotta give y'all the disclaimer. Yes. Please don't use the N-I-G-G-A or the N-I-G-G-E-R when you see us or when you see any other black person. Actually do what you want and just be prepared for the consequences. That's the disclaimer.
That's it. Hey, yo, we got a jam-packed show. It's been a crazy week. The world has been out of control. Before we get in there, we just I applaud you, brother. Give you your roses. We got our website up and running, so y'all check it out, pimpinnegus.com. We got our latest episodes, some of that merch. Y'all hit us
Yeah,
up.
go over and get that merch. Get that merch. Get that merch.
Yeah, you
Get
can
that merch.
learn
Get that merch.
more about us. You can see some of the old episodes. We still building because this is like episode 58, so we got to get them all on there. But you know, we doing our thing. This gonna take you straight to our individual pages. My brother, the #1 draft pick right here. You kill him. You get to learn about us. We educated. We may sound ghetto, but as my good brother says, we will run laps around you.
Laps around you. Yeah,
we
for
educated. So let's get into
real.
it. Man.
You was reading books for pizza, bro. You was poor, so people should know. Yeah.
God done brought us a long way. So let's get our first topic. Mickey D's baby mama out of control. If you don't know, we finna educate you.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. You want to put the whole screen?
So, and I bet you he only got one thing in there. I bet you he don't even. I'm finna expose God in him so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody. What's up? Because I'm finna expose you. What? Because that don't look enough for all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just one burger? One burger, one fry? What he like? What do you mean? Okay, what about my other kid?
Let's go to part 2.
Yeah. Go ahead. Part 2, go ahead.
That's my problem. But if you're trying to help out, though, you're not helping out. I'm trying to help my son. But how are you helping your son when you're only getting food for just him and not the other kids, his siblings? Them are his siblings, though. He's not finna eat in front of all his other siblings if they're not eating on McDonald's. No, why do I gotta bring him out to the car? No. He's not finna eat that at all if you can't bring enough for everybody. So you're telling me that I gotta bring? So when I bring my son food, I gotta bring your kids food too now? Yes. You sound fucking dumb. How is that dumb? You sound dumb. You sound dumb. Where are they daddies at?
Yeah, you can cut it. Oh no. Keep it going, because he threw it up.
Your responsibility. They're not my responsibility. Okay, but if you're gonna bring one, you need to bring it for all. How do that shit look that I'm letting one child eat McDonald's and all the rest of the kids can't eat no fucking McDonald's? So you know I get food stamps on the 11th. 3 kids that ain't mine. 3 kids that ain't mine. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I thought you was gonna let it play till when she threw it out. What up, Terrell?
No, I it don't have it on this, but for the people who paying attention, what's up, Terrell? For the people that don't know, she actually knocks the bag down and basically throws it out. So his son ain't gonna eat. And she later comes on to defend herself. Let's show this, and then we get into our hot takes. Let me find her video real quick.
Yeah, so for background, some people saying it's fake. I don't think it's fake, and I'll go into my reasons why. But go ahead.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Hold on.
I'm the baby mama who was upset at her baby daddy because he only decided to give his child McDonald's and not the rest of my other 3 kids. I have 4 kids. You knew the situation when you dated me. Our child is the youngest child. So keep that in mind before y'all make me the villain. That means all my other kids knew him. He was buying the McDonald's when we were together. My kids have to go through a transition of our breakup as well. Like, yeah, me and you broke up, but my kids got to feel it too. So now my kids have to see only one of their siblings get McDonald's and not the rest of them. And they know it's coming from you because, of course, like me and you used to be together. They used to see you. You used to do it for them. But now you don't want to do that for them anymore. Like, to me, that's petty. That's petty. Like, it's not fair. Like, you're not finna give one child McDonald's and not all the other kids McDonald's. Like, I'm not going. And then on top of that, you mean to tell me you can dib and dab and want to do it sometimes, but yet you can't feed all my other kids McDonald's, though? That's what you mean to tell me? Like, I'm not going for that. I'm going to stand on what I said, and I don't care what everybody else have to say about it. Y'all could judge me. Oh, well, I could be the villain, but I said what I said. Like, if you can't bring everybody McDonald's, then can't nobody have McDonald's then. Period.
All righty, brother. You want to go first?
First of all, well, let's clear that. I don't think it's fake. So people saying it's fake. I don't think it's fake because that's what she does. She does the baby mama stuff. And the reason I don't think it's fake is because one, that angle she had, she's never did that angle before. I didn't look at everything she did. I just went through just look at it, that angle she did with the video, and she's never used her real name ever before. So I don't think it's fake, but yo, I'm writing a book, man. You inspired me because you on book number what, 2 or 3?
Number 2.
Number 2. My book is called F Your Kids, but it's gonna have the whole word spelled out. It's gonna be like the no BS guide to parenting, co-parenting, and step parenting. At the end of the day, nobody cares about your kids, so that's gonna be the premise. That's gonna be the first line for you to really appreciate this book. Respect and appreciate that nobody cares about your kids, yo. Like, yo, if you got kids by some other dudes and multiple dudes, don't expect the other dude to be doing stuff for your kids, yo. Period. It's F your kids. I'm serious. So you think I'm playing? That's the kind of book coming out. Like, it's gonna be...
I'm not. That's provocative. It gets the people going. I like it.
Yo, F your kid. Like, yo, I understand if he was doing it before, but I had posted. You told me to chill and say before the show when I was like, how many times them kids say you ain't my daddy? He ain't none of my daddy. How many times he tried to discipline them or say something to him, and she jumped up and was like, those my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the way the energy she gives off, I'm pretty sure it happens a lot. And like now, all of a sudden, you want to take care of everybody when he out the house. Nah, B, your kids ain't getting no McDonald's. Yo, the best lesson you could give your kids at this point is life ain't fair, and let that the youngest one, eat that McDonald's in front of him, lick his lips and everything. What's your take on it?
I'm with you, brother. F your kids, and to the dude, it's a lot that's wrong, man. You know, we try to have grace and mercy on here. What's up, Zori? We try to have grace and mercy on this show. If you know a woman got 3 kids, man, you don't plan on marrying her or putting a ring on it, man. You can't be playing around, and you definitely can't be, especially, and we're gonna get into this with Roe versus Wade overturned. If you read my book, I might have been in a crazy situation like that, so I ain't judging. But hey, man, you got to pull out of something, bro. You knew she was crazy. The other take is your lash is done. I know them wigs, even though hers was halfway crooked, I know they cost something to put in and install. She got she got her face beat and everything. There go your McDonald's money. Heck, that probably is Golden Corral money for all your kids. Like, you wilding, and the energy that she came with him before he even got there was, I'm about to expose him. Like, she really thought he was wrong for doing that. And then she slipped up and said she still be letting him hit it. Like, it's so much wrong with that. But the fact, like, if I'm the dude, I'm using that video. You call me emotional. You've caused me emotional distress. I need my son. You won't let me feed my son. You can't feed your other kids. Talking about your food. They didn't show this part, but she say, you know, I only get my food stamps on the 11th.
Yeah.
I done ran out. Like, how is it my problem? You can't manage your money. Like, I felt bad for dude. And for the other kids, I get what some of the single mothers and the women that's in that situation is saying. But he tried to be player about it and said, well, send my son out. I ain't trying to tease your kids and have them eating in front of your kids. If you let me get my son, he could eat with me in the truck. We could go on a McDonald's date and I could bring him back and none of the kids had to know nothing. But she expect him to do what the other 3 baby daddies doing, and we don't know what it was. It's like, no, I'm not finna do that. You're right, George. I'm trying not to judge them because Roe versus Wade been overturned. I got my book out there. For those of y'all that read it, y'all probably gonna learn some things about your brother. Yeah, he knew who he was dealing with, and he should have kept it on tight. That's my take there. You got anything else on that, brother?
He either should have kept it on tight or utilized Roe v. Wade. Yeah.
Hey.
He got an almost child, or almost what was calling almost Ray Ray. He got an almost Ray Ray joint.
Yeah,
could have had an almost. Now he's dealing with Ray Ray. He could have just had an almost Ray Ray and just be praying to God for forgiveness that he got rid of almost Ray Ray.
Yeah, and speaking of Roe versus Wade, man, that take us to the next topic. Hey, we talking about out of control. This chick, they got the perfect picture up of her, man. She basically details, she's like the chief of staff of the chief of staff or something like that for Trump. So she was around with some conversations, and Trump is apparently out of control. On January 6th, he told them, I'm the president of the United States. Take me to the Capitol. He was trying to go down there, and she say he reached over the seat and snatched the steering wheel.
Yeah, well, yeah. So I haven't been all the way tuned in. I've been catching bits and pieces. I had posted on my wall, like, yo, Trump really was on his dictatorship. Like, he was really trying to overthrow the country. Y'all was playing games, yo. Playing games.
Playing. Yeah.
He wasn't playing. He was not playing. And
no.
And I told y'all early on, when Trump was like one of like 20 plus GOP candidates, like, yo, he could win. Everybody was like, nah, whatever, calling me whatever. Then when he became with him and Hillary, that's when I started getting called the Negro P.I.N.G and all that. I told y'all, man. But we're gonna see what happens though. But go ahead. So she was like, yo, he
out of control.
He's out of control, yeah.
And we let him put 3 Supreme Court justices on the bench. And now we dealing with it. And if you didn't take advantage of Roe versus Wade before then, let me show you what these folks is on. This the energy they own. Let me put it big screen just so y'all know. They done told y'all what it is.
Trump, on behalf of all the MAGA patriots in America, I want to thank you for the historic victory for life in the Supreme Court yesterday.
Yeah,
on behalf of all,
and you see, like, there's a couple of black faces behind there, man. What happened? What happened to Shorty? What was Shorty name? Never mind. We don't gotta say her name on the show.
I know who you talking about. Used to be on Facebook.
Yeah. I want all these people, all these black Trump supporters,
keep that energy,
not on that Hotep joint. Like, yo, this is what y'all signed up for, man. Like, don't be doubling back. Like, they showing you who they are. They're showing you who they are. Yo, this lady is a senator, right?
Yeah. She's a
congresswoman.
Yeah. And then she said she misspoke. So that's what it's about, man. But what they don't recognize,
I think her math is off though, bro.
Yeah. What they don't recognize is white people still got the money to go wherever they need to get the abortions. Exactly. It's gonna be the poor black people that just still be what you say, the Pookies and the Ray Rays, they gonna continue having the babies. So it's like, y'all, that ain't gonna help you with this.
Ain't gonna help you at all.
White supremacy thing that you got going on.
When she put that up there, I said she ain't doing history on eugenics. That's not gonna help.
No, not at all. But they trying to find any way. And I think last week I was like, maybe I didn't. Yeah, I did, because I had just I was downtown and ran into the protest, and it's like all of these Beckys and Karens that's actually, protesting. And it's like, but y'all put him in office. Y'all knew what y'all was doing. We not gonna forget. And I'm gonna keep saying it, because I don't want our sisters to fall into that foolishness of the feminist movement and women's suffrage and women's rights, where they use y'all to get the rights. And now when you look across corporations, when they talking about diversity, really it's the Beckys and the Karens that's moving up. And our sisters is just getting the crumbs. They getting diversity, head of diversity and inclusion roles and community strategists and all of this stuff. And the white women is getting the executive roles and in the boardrooms and things like that. Like, don't get played. They really don't love you like that. Like, for real, when it comes down to it, they're going to vote for white supremacy every time. And this is what happened with this. This is why we got Roe versus Wade overturned. So if you're in the McDonald's baby mama situation, hey, learn from that, my brothers. Learn from that. Hey,
they're gonna tell you the response is gonna be is that black men don't care about black women either though. So they're gonna say you exercising. They've been using a word recently. It's not mansplaining. It's something else. It'll come to me.
All I know is they limiting plan Bs. They running out of plan Bs. So you need a plan C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, because you don't want to be in that McDonald's baby mama situation. And the internet been on fire with that all week, man. The memes is just going. I posted one.
Yeah, I posted one was like 6 billion minus 4. 6 billion. The little
And we ain't laughing at the kids. This is an adult situation. Sometimes the kids ain't got to be aware of it, but it's sad, man. So think again, because ain't no minds being changed.
I'm laughing at everybody. F your kids, yo. It's real. F your kids. Nobody cares about your kids. Nobody cares if your kids eat at night. First of all, or
Yeah,
eat
you
every
got
day.
it. Look, I'm glad I had a strong mom that didn't depend on no man.
Yeah, nobody cares, yo. So it's crazy. I'm gonna end it with this. Like nobody cares about that. Like nobody think your kids are special. You know what I'm saying? Only you. So the premise of the book is that's the title. It's provocative, but the words inside is gonna be dig deeper. So you know what I'm saying? That's the troll topic is provocative. But at the end of the day, F your kids, yo. Besides you. Obviously you want to, you love them, but nobody else is supposed to love them.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I was gonna go with it. Everybody that's posting, y'all got a family member that y'all know in your family who kids ain't right, who kids ain't eating, and y'all ain't dropping no McDonald's off of their house, and y'all on here trying to be moral and all that. You know, his kids starving in your family, or that ain't getting McDonald's regularly, and you ain't doing nothing. But anyway, we can move on.
No, I do believe you are right, brother. Jesse's ain't doing nothing about it. My last take on that, and just how out of control everybody is this is mine right here. This was the meme that got me. Hopefully y'all could see.
Oh yeah, that joke was mad funny right there. Yeah.
Yeah. My son, after watching his siblings starve and me and his mama argue while she recorded me on Facebook Live. Ninjas!
That's funny. I saw that one.
All right, what's our next topic, man? We got to move, y'all, because it's been a lot that went on.
Which one you want to do? The I'm about to say Emmett Till. Yeah, Emmett Till.
Yeah, because we're going to get into some different Hotep energy, but they found the warrant for the accuser. And I remember we talked about this a couple shows ago. And I think in the comments, people was like, oh, let her make it. The guilt that ate her up and this and that. And yes, we all about grace and mercy, but this is relevant because we're going to get to another topic, and our community be having different energy, like for real, for real. It reminds me of when the young lady cop went and shot the brother in his house who was eating ice cream, and then they wanted to hug her, and the judge hugged her. Like, come on, man. Yeah, that's Stockholm syndrome. We just been... And I say Stockholm because we slaves. We came over here as slaves, and they are oppressors, and we just starting to love the oppressors.
Let me ask you this as a Christian then.
All right.
The Stockholm syndrome.
Let's get in close. As a Christian, go ahead.
Isn't that the Christian way to forgive though?
Yeah, you gotta forgive so that you could get forgiveness. That's why I say, hey, but we make it very clear in the intro. He ain't finished with your brother yet. He growing. Look, we growing. Ain't none of us perfect yet. I ain't Jesus, and I try to exercise grace and mercy. But this topic is relevant because, look, some people would say, let her make it. She old. She finally confessed. But you changed the course of the world with a false accusation. If we can go get Cosby and we going to go to somebody else, hey, she deserved to go to jail. And as a matter of fact, where's our next topic? Is it ready? Yeah, I'm with dude right there. But if you can arrest a 101-year-old man, because see, it's this Holocaust thing and then this slavery, and we don't like to compare trauma and all of this and that, but they got reparations. They got what they deserve because their community stood on what they needed to stand on. We so divided and whatever. I say she need to serve her time. And
let me add. So I should have did my research on this before the show. I wanted because it's a murder, and I don't know what they were. Now she definitely needs to be arrested, right? Because
she's access. She started. She set the whole chain of events.
yeah,
she knew
because
what
at
was
the
gonna happen.
very least, she got to be charged with what, accessory to murder, right? At the very least.
And look, negligent manslaughter. Come on, George, come on, our scholars, y'all start putting the charges in there. They would throw the book at us. Racketeering. I don't even know if Rico was around at that time.
Rico wasn't around back then. Yeah.
Look, just the phone call was enough. Conspiracy to commit murder. Conspiracy to murder. She should get hit with the book, because if she was black, it'd be the same thing. And speaking of that, some of y'all, my things done moved around. Some of y'all was laughing. Hey, it's a scripture that talk about be careful celebrating people's downfalls and all of that stuff. You just gave this man 30 years and then nobody died. And I told DeTravius, oh, we gonna get fired. It's gonna be a hot take. I want y'all, it's provocative. I'll be the Skip Bayless on this one. Like, hey, y'all wilding, people. Like, y'all, I hope we keep this same energy. Like the woman who was head of like the sex trafficking for David Epstein just got
Jeffrey
like
Epstein. Who David Epstein, yo? You know somebody I don't know.
Oh, what is it? Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein.
Whatever her name is, the lady who was basically the madam, she ain't even get this much time. You got murderers who don't get 30 years in prison. You got murderers who are allowed to walk free. Like, we tripping. Again, it's the just us system, but you got people celebrating this, clapping, posting it good. He should have got more. And it's like, who touched you as a kid? Like, you hurt people. I can separate the man from his music. And with that, may I?
Go ahead, yo.
I'm not gonna get fired.
You
This
got
man is king of R&B. Do y'all know what we've lost? And we don't even play his music? Come on, man.
It's problematic. That song is problematic.
I like that.
Hold on. We know just from...
That's problematic.
I ain't gonna even... I'm just gonna play the intros.
Can't see nothing wrong.
Problematic.
Come on, man. Yeah.
Problematic.
Come on, man. Come on.
What it is.
Yeah, people still graduating to I Believe I Can Fly.
Come on, man. I could just keep.
1993.
Let's do the tribute.
We'll do a tribute.
Yeah, that's it. That's provocative. That's. Come on, man.
Yeah, how many songs you got in your list, yo?
Who gonna win a versus?
Oh, somebody said the justice system. Like somebody said.
I saw that. Right. Come on. I'm just gonna go for a minute. We can't get fired because it's only a little bit.
I just can't think of what it is.
Come on. And half y'all with Roe versus Wade gone.
You got cut it off. We got move.
Y'all gonna be on half on the baby. So my take is, man.
He said y'all gonna be half on the baby. So
yeah, with Roe versus Wade gone, y'all look at this and think about it. While some of y'all trying to be Hotep and man, we some Pharisees, bro, and it's easy to get us to be some Pharisees. We done stopped playing the man all his music because of something that he did, which is terrible. We are admitting that, and he's getting his justice, but we can't separate the man from his music. The other cultures don't cancel. They just made another movie about Elvis.
Oh, for real?
Yes, on Netflix. And look at what D.L. Hewley said. I wholeheartedly agree with him. Are you going to still listen to MJ and R. Kelly? Yeah. You, Jesse, still stand up, put your heart on your chest and say the national anthem And I don't know if most people know. If you don't, you need to educate yourself and go look at the second and third verses and what it say about your ancestors and what they gonna do to them for running away. But y'all still celebrate
Oh,
that.
word! I gotta go do that. I never knew
Bro,
they
come on, man. You're an Africana studies dude. I didn't think I needed to bring the receipts.
Yeah, you run laps around me on that one. I did not know that. Yeah, I gotta.
Oh, okay. You talk to the people. I'm finna get the
I didn't know. I didn't know there was a second verse.
What? The Star Spangled Banner? You did not know this.
Nah, When they played at the at games, they only play the first verse, right?
Right. There's a reason for that. Hey man, I don't stand up on that. Uh-oh, I hear echo.
On me, or you?
I think it's
I don't think they cancel Elvis though, yeah. Honestly.
They didn't. Look at this. This is the second half of the third verse. No refuge could save the hireling, that's your ancestors, enslaved from the terror of flight or the gloom of the grave. And the Star-Spangled Banner in triumph doth wave, or the land of the free and the home of the brave. And y'all still stand up for that. Y'all ain't canceled the national anthem. Y'all ain't gonna cancel the Supreme Court.
What if they take a knee though? They take a knee.
We just have different energy, man. And I'm just saying we got to come together, because if we don't, and here's another story. I don't know if y'all heard about it. We got a lot, good Deacon.
That's why I said we gotta keep moving. Yeah. Hold up.
They killing Africans that's trying to get into Spain. Busting heads. Like, it's a video out there. I don't know if we really want to show it, because they alive and throwing them on the bodies, on the pile of dead bodies and everything, like literally busting heads, bro.
We ain't gonna play that one. That might get flagged.
No, we ain't gonna play none of this black trauma. But I'm telling you, it's out there. The news ain't really reporting on it like that, but they treating us worse than dogs. And but
Spain, Spain is one of the conquerors. That's why everybody speaks Spanish. Spain and England.
Yeah, you're right.
So you got to think a lot of this stuff was built during the Spaniards' conquest.
And how many people know about the protests? Like we protest Roe versus Wade and our ability, but our people is dying across the world, and we still messing around, man. I think we just got to do better. And we too busy celebrating R. Kelly getting 30 years.
R. Kelly getting 30 years.
You keep quiet, brother. I'm gonna bring the energy on this one. Don't get fired. You know I'm already. You stay the Negro peeing nice and yes, and lock that Negro up and stop playing his music at that. I know ain't no minds being changed, but we just gonna put this out there because we really do want our people to, hey man, we got to think again sometime.
No, you know what it is? So I said this before, and I say it again. I don't wrote it before, public or whatever. I could separate the person from the art, mainly because I guess because I'm an artist before anything, right? But also it's like if y'all starting to cancel people for their art, you ain't gonna have too many people left, yo. If you're gonna start saying
you go down the line.
If you're gonna start canceling people for what they did, their art for what they did, you're not gonna have a lot of people. It's not gonna be a lot of people remaining standing. Like Rick James Brown,
name them.
Bobby Brown,
name them. And them is all black. You see, we know all what the black people be doing. We ain't even gonna cross over to the other side because they protect theirs and they different. They ain't gonna repeat the story. They just gonna appreciate the art but all of them people we learn in school. You still celebrating George Washington, Thomas Jefferson. You still spinning Benjamins, ain't you?
Well, you try to get them to get some Cardona, but they ain't want to hear you.
Man, what else we got next, brother?
Well, let's lighten it up. Let's go to the Jesse of the week.
You did say all right.
Let me get the banner. Yeah, you got the banner?
Yeah, the Jesse of the week, y'all. This is our Jesse of the week, Stacey Dash. She quits BET's College Hill after she flunks a Black History class. What's your take, brother? What's your take?
I was telling you before we went on air. I said y'all be sleeping on them with them Africana study stuff anyway. So I'm not defending her because she said a study and all that. Anyway, I don't know what the context was. Was it a pop quiz or pop test? But she should have studied before. But Africana studies is not as easy as people think it is. Even when you black, I think it's crazy that she funked because she black. But that's a whole nother story. Because she's a MAGA. She's still MAGA or not?
I believe so.
Yeah, remember Stacey Dash? This is just a tangent real quick, but that's what we do. Remember Stacey Dash was like the joint. I don't know if you thought she was a joint, but she was like one of the crushes that people would put on a wall. Remember that?
I do. Back in the MySpace days, yeah. Stacey Dash was it, and then she opened her mouth. It's like the Bible say, nobody know you a fool till you open your mouth.
Stacey Dash, Halle Berry was in the mix.
Yeah, sometimes it's just best to keep quiet. But
Jada was in the mix. Remember Jada?
It was all the little honey loves. It probably was because of R. Kelly. It was probably because of R. Kelly song. Y'all don't even understand how much.
We probably gonna get a group text. We probably gonna get a group text like, y'all participating in colorism. I'm just saying who the people that had on their walls, man. It was definitely Stacey Dash is one of them, man.
Yeah, no, she was that girl.
But why she just the week because she failed a Black History course and she black, but she MAGA. I don't know if y'all still letting her hold on to a black card.
We ain't letting her slide, not at all. Who we got? So she the Jessie of the week for sure, and then some ninja-ish. What we gonna lighten it up a little bit. NBA about to be turned on.
I think this is where we definitely gonna be on skip, and I'm saying that you're gonna be skip on this. I think let me see where you're gonna go with it.
Hey, I'm not mad at Kevin Durant. I was joking with you early. Somebody put a meme out there, and I can't blame him because Kyrie opted in and took his money. But Kyrie, like, I'm getting my money and I'm gonna go to another team. They say he's trying to get to the Lakers at all costs. That would be dope. And then Kevin Durant turned around like, yeah, I'm out too, y'all. Here's my list. And the joke is he gave a list of all the number one seeds.
He did though, right?
Yeah. I think my hot take, I'll put it out there. My hot take is, and we're going to look at the rest of free agency. My hot take is don't be surprised. And I think it would be great if him and Kyrie ended up with the Lakers because Kevin Durant has been dragged. And I think he sees what the media does and how they just try to tear a black man down. Now he understands just how much attention LeBron James gets in trying to be tore down. And KD's name popped up when the Golden State Warriors got this last one because it was like, yeah, they didn't really need him. And now they tied. And if Steph Curry get one more than LeBron, he's the greatest of this generation. I don't think that sit well with KD. And you're right. You've been putting it out there. Draymond Green, the only one that was like, hold up with that talk. We was not going to beat LeBron James without KD, but the damage has been done by the talking heads. And I think deep down inside, KD want to see LeBron James win, just like Kyrie. They respect him now for all the crap he's been through, being a leader, taking on the press and still winning and keeping his standards up. Because these dudes can't take that heat that LeBron James been getting since he entered the league, and especially Skip Bayless. There's a video out there that show all his quotes like, dude, you made a career off of using LeBron James' name. It ain't like you always had great insight or analysis. Negro, it was just you got clickbait, and you did by tearing down a black man, LeBron James. I think Kevin Durant sees that. I hope and pray that he end up with LeBron them and they just squash the Warriors. Like, nope, you ain't gonna get no more rings. Y'all should have stayed humble. You're not finna get more rings than LeBron on my watch.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna end up with the Lakers. I don't think they're gonna end up in the same spot, honestly. I think one of them gonna end up with the Lakers. I do believe that they're gonna try to figure that out. Hopefully it's KD. I'm just gonna say I put on my wall, when Draymond said, they want to beat They wouldn't have been Cavs without Kevin Durant. And I said that's the reason why humans ain't gonna make it, because everybody's response was, yes, they would have. I'm like, yo, this is the dude that probably seen Steph play more than anybody in the world, probably outside of probably Clay, and that's probably it. That's it. He done seen this man play basketball, train, all that more than anybody in the world outside of Clay. And he done reviewed the game tape. He done been in the coaching session. If he says, "Nah, we wouldn't be able to beat him," and then y'all come back and be like, "Nah, you wildin'," that's the problem. I ain't gonna walk all of y'all through it. Sometimes y'all call it mansplaining in other instances. Sometimes y'all call it white-splaining, and sometimes y'all call it whatever y'all calling it. Like, yo, if this man is the most experienced man that I've seen that man, he tell you they wasn't gonna win. They wasn't gonna win. And you know who I didn't see hop up and say, "Nah, you wildin'"?
Who?
Anybody that was on that Golden State Warriors team.
Right. They kept quiet. I'm telling you, they want another ring, and they know this year was a fluke for LeBron. He ain't had no help with AD, but if he get Kyrie, that's all he need. He done took worser teams to the finals when he was younger. So yeah, they know you got to respect that, man. It's the people who ain't played a lick of basketball like Skip Bayless that be putting it out there for clickbait, and we watch the crap because it's like,
because you know they bring up LeBron name for a reason, because LeBron is clickbait. So I had told one of my homies before, this is like years ago, before COVID, and he was like, we talked about this before about like the title and how I post stuff, and I said, yo, like I said, here's a trick, people. This is what the Russians did to y'all. Like, all you have to do is find something that people are passionate about and post it in like a semi-provocative way, and you're gonna get traffic, right? So I told him to do LeBron, say LeBron is the GOAT, no discussions or whatever he said. That's like post that and see what happens on your wall, because he was talking about he don't really get that much. Yeah, his wall exploded, and the reason why is because people feel so passionate about keeping Jordan the GOAT that if you just post LeBron is the GOAT, argue with your mom, whatever it's gonna be, yo, it's gonna be mad people that's gonna be commenting like, yo, you wild. But they do this all the time, and this is something that you gotta think again about for all of us to be aware of. When I was telling you about controlling your inputs, and we talk about controlling your inputs and all that type of stuff.
Yeah,
like that's how the Russians win. That's how they won, because they know what triggers y'all. You know, R. Kelly's a triggering topic. If I put something like R. Kelly,
king of R&B.
R. Kelly's king of R&B, I would get mad stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I could post. I used to joke with who I used to joke with, because he's talking about I forgot who it was. I know the name. I can't think of the person right. I can't think of her name right now. But we used to go back and forth behind the scenes, and she was like, she used to thank me for posting like the positive stuff, right? And she was like, I was like, yeah, you know, I try to mix it up. I try to get the medicine with the candy, right? And I was like, but I'm gonna stop posting the positive stuff, because I see the data. I see that y'all want the negative. Y'all want the negative. Y'all want that. Because when I post something positive, I don't get no feedback, at all. I get a couple people that might. I actually wrote that on Facebook. When I post something positive, I get a few likes. When I post something that can be negative, provocative, I get all the likes. But that's my. I'm off my pulpit right now. But
you know what? I thought about it, that's right. We should have put. Maybe next week our title would be Free R. Kelly. Woo! I have 11 people at the show.
that's what. So when we do it, so we're gonna plan it out next week better.
Free R. Kelly.
It's all about the titles, man. Like the title, obviously you gotta deliver on the content, but the titles is what's gonna bring people in. Like if you don't got a provocative title, people not gonna, you know what I mean? It's the game. Either gonna play the game or we not. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So we got our title for next week that we gonna
Free R. Kelly.
Yeah, Free R. Kelly. That's gonna have some people passionate. So, but we was talking about the NBA and free agency is here, and these folks is getting bags, bruh.
The NBA, the NBA money is crazy right now with that what's the name they did they're negotiating. When they're coming up on a new players
bargaining agreement.
They're coming up on a new one. So I don't know if it's gonna be as crazy as this one, because I ain't gonna blame it on Kyrie, but I'm gonna blame it on Kyrie. I think Kyrie might have messed it up for Kyrie, James Harden. I think he might have messed it up because they've been wilding on them contracts, yo.
Yeah,
Like,
but you know the owners them is pennies compared to what they bringing in. Like Kyrie, can't nobody deny. Hey man, he gonna pack a gym. His dribbling.
yeah,
He's
but
good as a steal.
I think they're gonna do. Well, we'll see what happens. But this is what I think they're gonna do. I think that whole guaranteed money like they've been getting,
Mm-hmm.
and that's going. I think that's gonna go away like that. I mean, they still gonna have guaranteed money, but it ain't gonna be like it is.
But
Like,
look, here's the crazy take. They still ain't making nothing compared to baseball players. I mean, Devin Booker just got 224 million 4 years. Ja Morant got 226 for 4 years. Nikola Jokic, fat dude, he got 264 million for 5 years. Karl Anthony Towns, 224 million for 4 years. These boys on their way to, if they could hold their body up like LeBron and make some good investments, they all should be billionaires in like 10 years, man. If they ain't out here doing what the typical folks do, but free agency just been crazy.
So what did you say? You said baseball, they still giving out better contracts than that? Yeah, in baseball.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But you know what? Let me get it off
So
screen.
I gotta ask somebody because I know Nesbitt is one of the
Bobby Bonilla still getting paid to this day until
O'Neal. Oh yeah, I saw that one.
till he 59
So I want to know
years
who's
old.
I want to know who's watching baseball. Who's watching baseball, yo?
The oppressors, they still trying to hold on to that as they sport, although you know minorities, Latinos, African Americans, we done took that over too, so they really ain't got much to hold on to. But
They got
that's
hockey though.
America's pastime, that and football.
I like everybody's watching football, although nobody's watching football according to y'all, because y'all all boycotted. But everybody, I can see. So NFL, they don't get crazy contracts like that. But I can see if they were getting crazy contracts. I just don't know. I don't know anybody that watch baseball. They probably do, but because I'm not plugged in, I don't know that they watch baseball.
Yeah, I don't know any black diehard baseball fans either, man. I know the Yankees and the Red Sox got their squads, but I don't know nobody who be repping like that. I mean, but they getting paid though.
They're getting paid. So somebody repping and somebody spending that money on that advertising.
Yeah, and they've been able to go straight from high school and play.
Yeah.
In
They still can, right? I think
yeah, and get a multi-million-dollar contract, can get locked up and everything, but they had to limit us. And yeah, I'm glad the people getting paid, but NBA free agency gonna be crazy. I figure we're gonna have hot takes about the NBA from now until the end. Like, what's his name? Rudy Gobert just got traded from the Utah Jazz to the Minnesota Timberwolves. They gave up like 5 picks and 5 players.
I said, is Rudy Gobert that nice?
Yeah, right. Like, yo, is he Jordan? This dude, you gave up your whole team and your whole future for dude. Like, yeah, Utah, they just hit a lick. It's gonna be interesting though, because players moving around, and Kevin Durant is a big domino to fall. The news articles is saying Kyrie is dead set on getting to the Lakers. So it's going to be interesting to see how they do that.
Yeah, do the Lakers want him though? That's the thing.
I think the Lakers want him over Russell Westbrook.
Oh yeah, if it's going to be Russell Westbrook Russell Westbrook make more money than him. So I don't know how that's going to work.
Yeah, because he got 47 million coming.
Yeah. So Russell make more than him. Yeah, I mean, they definitely going to take him over Russell. I mean, who wouldn't take him over Russell Westbrook? But
they need somebody to trade.
Yeah, they need somebody to trade. Yeah.
All right, man. Our last hot take.
What's that? What you got for me?
This one was funny. So Twitter goes crazy after
interview. We talk about that.
With Cam Newton's submissive girlfriend. Men love her, women hate her. So we're gonna let y'all listen, and y'all tell us in the comment. Well, ain't no y'all. One person who watching, you tell us in the comments.
You know, like packing his bag.
One person in the comment.
Just making sure all the things that he wants, and like I pretty much read his mind. So it's like, if I know you and I study you, like I know how you are in the morning, I know how you are about midday, I know when you're in this mood, what you need. Like, before you can ever ask me for something, I'm already on it. I mean, he's spoiled. And you know, when I talk to him,
like, what does a submissive woman do for her man?
Stop doing this. Pick-me's are women who try to do everything right just so a man can choose me. Yeah, cut that out. Because I'm going to keep it real with you. Men already know what they want in a woman and who they want. But if you're so nurturing and you're an asset and it's not you, they'll never tell you to stop doing what you're doing because it's beneficial. And I don't want to hear none of that. Oh, I'm just a nice person. I'm genuinely like that. You're going to genuinely get played. No, it's just that I'm just naturally like that. Like the do for him is natural. And your natural is going to get played. If you are making a man's life easier, i.e. cooking, cleaning, providing whenever he wants, and he's giving you the minimum, he's never going to do more. And he's never going to tell you to stop because it's beneficial to him. No history in ever has a man been like, oh, stop doing all this stuff. Stop making my life easier. I don't look at you like that. Hell no, they going to kick them feet up and enjoy these perks without doing no. Stop doing this. Pick-me's are women who try to...
You can cut it off. Yeah, that's crazy. Go ahead, man, because it's funny. It's just interesting. Like, I hate the gender wars for multiple reasons. But like, yo, when does anybody like? So if you was a simp, as they would say, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a woman that that you simping on going to tell you to stop simping or stop taking advantage?
They look. I believe a woman will when you start asking for a little something, do something strange for some change. You'll be like, oh no, this is the type of relationship. Like, hold on, I didn't invest in you, baby. But other than that, I agree with her, man. Her old take is funny because is absolutely true. I don't if you be in his peace and everything's good, even if he know it's not you, a real dude may try to be like, look, I appreciate this, but I just want to make sure we clear on like this ain't no relationship, this ain't that, you don't have to do this or whatever. I think that's what a real woman do, and then she got a choice.
So we both fought the game, right? Just from
Mhm.
your anecdotal evidence, your experience. When has that ever worked anyway? If you be like, yo, we just cool.
That's just gonna make them want to go harder. Don't nobody like being put in the friend zone, but at least you put it out there. And then, if feelings get hurt, hey, I said what it was. I kept it a buck
Yo,
with you.
I've never ever heard of. I'm gonna say never because I'm a lawyer, right? So let's stop speaking in absolutes. I don't remember a time whether me, my friends, and classmates or whatever, male classmates, said that they told a woman that, yo, we ain't like that, and the woman didn't think they was like that.
Hey, I have. It's in my book. I absolutely have, because I believe, and I ain't trying to lead you on. If you still want to do it, because you just know I'm a good Negus, that's cool with me. If you want to honor the king and bring your tributes, that's cool. I ain't gonna turn it down, but I'm gonna make sure we clear like this ain't that, and you don't have to do this. If you still want to do it, that's fine. But she right. Most people is not gonna tell you that. You're not gonna have that conversation. You're just gonna sit back and get the benefits. Why she's getting dragged is because she made that second video a while ago, like, ooh, pick me. And now that she with Cam Newton, who he's questionable.
Yeah, don't get fired, yo.
Look, him upstairs. He told me to come and get the milk and cookies.
Yeah, don't get fired.
I don't care about getting fired. Like, look, we like Dave Chappelle.
But when I was looking at, so I don't know who she is, but her video, the new video and the old video don't necessarily contradict each other. And she was saying that that's not really you. Maybe she's saying that's really her. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't necessarily. I don't know who she claimed to be online and all that type of stuff. But based on those two videos and what she said in those two videos, they don't necessarily contradict each other. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think so either. That's why I'm like, and that's why the headline is like, men applauders. We supposed to grow. We all negotiating our growth. Sounds like she's in a relationship now where she's vested and he's spoiling her and she's spoiling him. I try to do the same thing for my wife. Like, I'm trying to be proactive and think, what was she like? What would she do? It's that time of day. She tired. She done had the kids. Yeah, I've been at work, but you know what? I know my daughter prefers that I give her bath and you know, we watch Pokemon together, me, her, and her brother. So after she cooked dinner, just send them upstairs. I got them. We finna work that out because I know you tired. You ain't even got to ask that. Like, you supposed to spoil the one that you love to some extent. If you feeling appreciated and you appreciate the value that they bring to your life, which I think is what she was basically saying, she gonna try to make their life easy, and it should be vice versa. So I don't think they contradict either, but it's so funny because before she met him, she was hollering on girls like, you ain't the one. Now, what would be tragic is if Cam Newton came out and told her, actually, I like Trayvon better, and you are not the one. Then she looks like she was the.
You said Trayvon?
That was the first name that came to mind. But then they could drag her. But as long as he with her and he choosing her, I mean, it's Cam Newton. So I can imagine the lifestyle he can afford to provide her. Hey, why y'all mad? But it became a thing about submissiveness. You know, that's one of them provocative words in our community. Like
triggers. It's triggering.
Yeah.
Trigger word. What you got for stocks? We got 5 minutes. What you got for stocks and crypto?
I just had an automatic trade trigger on, I believe it was AMD. It finally went down to a level. I think the stock market gonna continue to drop down. So I'm just holding on to my stuff. And when you know it looked like it's at the bottom, then I'm gonna grab it. But yeah, it was AMD. They make the microchips. Yeah. So that's in everything. We gonna continue on the computer, so we gonna go.
So they drop. What they drop to?
I think I had my trigger at. Let me see. This message has not been downloaded from the server. I believe it was $75 a share. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's a good one. That when we get finished, it's gonna go back up. Because computer chips is in everything now.
Yeah.
What you got? You got anything?
Nah. So I was telling people, I tell people all the time, look into like Google Dividend Achievers, ETF. Start with that one. That's my phone. My bad. Start with that one and see which ones that you like, because there's a couple of them that's different financial houses, I guess. But you pay. I think we talked about this last week. Get some stocks that pay you for owning it. You know what I'm saying? Dividends like that, and go from there. I don't have any individual stocks though.
All right.
I think I don't have any individual ones that I'm thinking of that I got my eye on at this point.
All right. So our takeaways is we're all for the greater good. Don't be the McDonald's baby mama. Brothers, Roe versus Wade been pulled over and overturned, and it ain't gonna be no plan B. So you got to move to plan C and D. Pull out or don't even mess with these chicks that you know is crazy. Justice system, keep that same energy for Trump and all his conspirators that tried to overturn our government. NBA players, get that bag and keep an eye on how they treat your ancestors over there in Africa in these countries, because we'll try to go to Spain and spend a bunch of money and think about how they treating your people. That's why I ain't been to the DR yet, man. I saw a video a couple years ago how they was beating our brothers and sisters, and I'm like, I don't care how cheap they are. I'm not spending no money over there. All right, I'll pray us out.
Yeah, you pray. It's your time. You up to prayer.
All right. Heavenly Father, we come to you at this time just thanking you, Lord, for being the awesome God that you are. We thank you for allowing DeTravius and I a platform to share some of our learnings with our people and our community. We just pray that you bless our community. Help us to be humble. Help us to look to you. In your son, Jesus' name, we pray. Amen. While we got this minute to take us out, just yet another tribute of just the great
this joke crazy, yo. We ain't go through this in pre-show, yo.
that we done gave up on as a people, man. I ain't heard these songs. I'm like, yo, come on, y'all.
Yo, this joke is crazy.
What's up, baby?
You gotta at least play
I know I gotta go through.
I Believe I Can Fly. You got to at least play that because some of
Oh,
y'all
that's
jokes,
his softest song ever. That didn't make the playlist.
yeah, that some of y'all jokers done graduated to that.
Look, don't put me out.
So you gotta have to go. You gotta at least play the world's greatest too. Play some of the joints that people don't feel bad listen to. World's great.
Hey, what you say about them kids?
Well, F them
Forget them
kids,
people.
Here you go. There you go. Yeah. You gonna be
going out, y'all. Like, love, share, follow us on Facebook, IG, purchase some merch, and invest in the kingdom. And we'll see you next week.
all right.
I am a